Hi, everyone. I'm Robin, and I'm CEO and co-founder of iCandyLab, the company behind AugmenTV. AugmenTV is the AR lens for video. Videos has been a unidirectional medium for the past decades. There was no interactivity. It was not a bidirectional medium. We're changing that. We are building tools, software-based tools, and a platform that aggregates AR content on video. So let me show you how that looks like. Imagine you're watching this TV commercial and the car pops out of the TV. You can even book a test drive simply by logging in with the Facebook API, which then sends a message to the next dealer. Or broadcasters, they can monetize around their program with including e-commerce around it, and you can purchase a ticket for the train ride, for example. Sport enthusiasts can now retrieve any kind of live statistic while watching the match. Or if you discuss with your friend whether that was a yellow card or not, just hit the replay function above the TV and it will show you that sequence once again. This is all based on our patent-pending telemark technology, which works basically in 5 steps. So first it would track and identify the TV within the living room. Then it analyzes the moving image and sees what you're watching. It will then synchronize the device with an accuracy of up to 14 milliseconds, so you have a perfectly immersive experience, and display interactive AR content around it. So right now we're in stage 1 of our go-to-market strategy, where we partner up with big enterprises, majorly studios and TV networks from all over the world. Why is that? TV business is having a big transformational pressure. Views are going down, ad revenues is not as good as it used to be, so they have to come up with new innovative ways to monetize around the content and also to create new interactive features so the viewers can create a bidirectional interactive experience with video. Later this year, we are rolling out our SDK, which is a Unity plugin, and therefore, we will reach out to a used developer base that are able to create AR contents around videos. For this, we actually have already one big media corporation under contract and lined up 10 agencies and more than 35 production companies. Early next year, there will be a web-based authoring tool coming where people like you and I can create AR experiences around your video. So that would enable even non-professional users that are not familiar with Unity to create these kind of experiences around video. This is a quick case study from Germany when we launched last year. It was done with a famous Galileo program. It's called Galileo, and we developed an AR application for them. It was a 1-week event. We scored 365,000 downloads and were ranked number 1 for 3 consecutive days on the Apple App Store. And showing this, you will see that actually we had a participation rate of 20%. So that means we had 170,000 concurrent users in the app the first day, which means that every 5th user actually pointed the smart device towards the TV. This is a small overview about the milestones, the roadmap for this year. Just this year alone, last month, we announced a partnership with Sportradar as the biggest data provider for the US. We're happy to announce that we are one of the winners of the SoftBank Annual Innovation Program. So we're going to build a project with them, which they will then test market in the Japanese market with us. In July, we will actually premiere on US national TV. So we're very excited about that. We're a team of 12 people right now. For co-founders, we have a very strong focus on Unity development and computer vision at this point. And that's it. Questions?
Okay, well done. Who wants to go first? Ori, that surprises me.
It's pretty cool. I know I met you last year, and I really like what you guys do creatively. And I can definitely see how this will increase engagement in TV watching. But the problem is that people are watching less TV and are consuming media in different ways, right? So it sounds a little bit like trying to save the music industry, before iTunes, or try to save the print industry, magazine and so on, right? So right. How do you see that kind of really becoming core of your business model?
Right. So right now we know that TV itself is declining. However, video content itself is majorly expanding. So our technology does not work only on TV, but on any type of video. So there could be also like Netflix videos. There can be any kind of advertisement or at the POS, at the point of sale. So we see that AR is going to change massively how we interact with the surrounding, and that won't exclude also video or any kind of medium. And this is why we see a great potential in this augmenting of video information.
Who's next? Anybody else? Steven?
It seems to me like in the demo video that you had that somebody kept their phone on to get the full experience of the things that you were offering.
Right.
What is that sort of threshold for how much time somebody has to spend with their phone getting content for it to be useful? And do you see that as a barrier? Because once I've sort of put my phone up, get content, don't get what I want, put it down, never come back to it.
Right. So the idea is that you can actually point it to any kind of video and retrieve additional information, so it helps you to get to provide you value add. So if, for example, in the TV commercial with the Mini, it was kind of a gamification. Maybe it also includes a mini game where you can just drive around with the Mini, and then maybe you're interested in getting a test drive or not, and then close the app. For the sports use case, of course, it would be different because you wouldn't hold up your phone like 90 minutes like this. It would be more like, okay, on demand, I can just scan the TV. It will show the augmented reality content, and once you can take it down, it will turn in a 2D kind of second screen experience. So we're thinking about that form factor. Eventually, of course, there are going to be AR smart glasses, AR glasses, where we can also implement our technology right in, because it works right now with any kind of smart device or tablet that has been sold after 2014. So actually there are billions of devices out there already that could utilize this kind of technology without waiting for the glasses to hit the market.
Right, but using your first example, will you need to feed into like the programming? Because I know 99% of the time I always miss the Shazamming a song. Mm-hmm. By the time I open my phone, open the app, I miss it. Are you going to have that same problem? And will you have to tap into the data feeds of what's going to be on the channels, what commercials are going to be on, what
right.
TV listings?
So for now, we're partnering up with all these enterprises. So we're gonna launch in July. So they're gonna put a lot of promotion into that, and we'll announce it big time. Of course, later on, when it comes to a kind of regular behavior, we also are providing our AugmenTV app where all the content can be seen. So we're building up that platform. So whenever you implement, for example, on a Facebook video or YouTube video or wherever you actually do that, you can implement, for example, the little logo that will tell the viewers to take out the phone. Actually, for that reason, I think and the German example showed it actually pretty well, that even 20% were actually willing to do that, sitting in front of the TV and watching AR content because it added value to their experience and it made it more immersive.
Okay. Any other questions? Sarah, go ahead.
What are the cost implications to the content creators? How much more is it for them to create an augmented reality show versus just standard?
Right. So usually, so in the German launch, we had already a lot of things, like especially the branded experience, for example, with the Mini. Of course, all those models already exist, so for them, it's not that much effort. It's a Unity-based plugin, so you also reach out to a developing community that is already there. So the cost itself is, of course, depending whether you implement our technology as a white label solution into your native app, for example, versus using our AugmenTV app is a little bit different. But the workflow itself, as we don't manipulate the content, so we don't have to embed any hidden signals or audio or video signals, there is no change in the workflow, which is actually the most important part for the TV producing industries, because they have been working like that for a long time now, and they are not that open into changing workflow that are already established. So,
cool. Any other questions? Okay, round of applause for our competitors.